Hello and welcome to episode 5 of our Colony Showcase series, here in a fantastic submission by longtime beard booster and channel viewer Drexos17. Colony submitted is built in Update 4 with the Iron Teeth faction, and it's got a couple mods. Just go ahead and run down what he submitted with these. It says he's using vertical power shafts, ladders, staircase path extensions, more platforms, and dam decorations, in addition to the basic stuff that is required to get mods running. And boy, what a colony description note I've received with this one, folks. I'll just go ahead and read it out for you. It says, the Iron Teeth started out in the far reaches of the map, colonized the land, and abandoned their settlements for a life of luxury once they discovered technology. Some abandoned logging and mining settlements can be seen in the distance. The beavers now use science to answer questions and come up with eureka moments. With the assistance of bots, the Iron Teeth enjoy many of life's greatest amenities. They live in the Iron Teeth chalet, reading books and sipping on coffee. They bask in the sun, enjoying countless lidos, carousels, and mud baths. But the luxury is not contained to daytime hours, though, as these beavers stay up till the wee hours enjoying their mountain of fun atop the campfire and rooftop terrace ziggurats. Highlights, he says, are the question mark and exclamation point Science Center's Entertainment District Shower Tower, which apparently the Iron Teeth don't use due to a glitch, but also contains a Geo-Pyramid bot charging station. Underneath the breeding and medical area, workers' quarters, although the housing is no longer for workers since they're hauling stations and bots are taking care of everything now. Compact food facility next to the Waterwheel River, underground water storage on either side of the Geo Beaver, which, by the way, there is a Geo Beaver made out of different dam decoration pieces. It is fantastic. We're going to take a look at everything. Let's see. Underground log storage under the bot charging station. Power station under the chalet, power stations, workers' quarters, all sorts of different stuff. I could go on and on and on and on, but there's tons of stuff, including, it says, a special surprise just for me being JC the Beard. You'll find it not easy to miss. Behind the curtain or wall, he says, is 20.2 million HP, which he notated in the notes as Honda Preludes as an homage to all the different nicknames we come up with for power storage in this game. But let's take a look at this. I'm going to go ahead and pause. We have daylight hours, but look at how fantastic this is. It is absolutely spellbinding. Like, we have all sorts of recreation, like he was saying. We've got campfires, we've got rooftop terraces, we've got lidos, we've got carousels, we've got mud baths, we've got bridges, we got monuments, we got shower towers, we've got all sorts of, like, just look at all this stuff, man. This is unbelievable attention to detail and just excellence in construction here. The aforementioned chalet right here. Look at this. Let's pause again. This is fantastic construction. Like, all these different pieces coming together. This looks absolutely amazing. And then, of course, up here, the Geo Beaver made out of dam decoration pieces. Look at this. It's got the wide, flat tail. It's got beaver statues, monuments, all sorts of stuff. Look at this staircase, man. Look at this. This is absolutely fantastic. It's like a, well, it's not technically a double helix, but it reminds me of that kind of a shape. That is absolutely amazing looking. All sorts of really, really cool looking stuff. And even the storage is really organized, very aesthetically pleasing. All these different monuments. Wow, tribute to ingenuity, covering most of the map over here. Man, just look at this. And this is what they were talking about in the description. This looks like a giant pyramid, but if we scroll down in the layer peeler down to 0, you can see, yep, bot charging stations. All sorts of utility baked into here. This is underneath the chalet area right here. It's all engines. Here's our workers' quarters, workers' areas. Of course, these aren't really being used because the workers aren't taking care of stuff anymore because it's all bots. But look, we got tunnels going in between different areas. Like, this is why all these mods are just so cool. It's so cool, man. It just, all of these details and everything. Everything is just so well thought out. And let's peel these layers back up. This over here is one of the aforementioned abandoned logging camps. So some of the buildings still remain. There's piles of rubble located throughout. Forests have kind of reclaimed the paths. Like, I really like this aesthetic. This looks really, really cool. And then over here as well, we have our question mark and our exclamation point made out of number crunchers. Just really, really fantastic stuff. Really, really wonderful. And look, here's a message to me. It says, JC, the wall. Well, this is a wall. Sure is a wall. What's behind the wall? And yes, it is all gravity batteries. Now, I don't have the mod installed that that aggregates all of the stored power, but I will trust the 20.2 million HP figure. Look at how this all lines up. They're just perfectly aligned. All accessible by path. I don't know where the path connects necessarily, but apparently you can... Oh, here it is. Underneath here, there's a little way to get in. And oh no, is this all ladders to go up here, or is it just go into the spot? It might just go into that spot. Oh man, but look at this, man. This is just amazing. So much power, and it's all connected. It's generating about 36.6k in terms of HP Honda Preludes in this specific instance. But man, look at this. Look at how amazing this looks. It's just the attention to detail, the attention to aesthetics, the attention to how stuff is just really, really cleanly laid out. Like even the industrial area, which tends to be pretty chaotic when most people are doing things, still has a nice organized feel to it without being too sterile. Plenty of water stored. I mean, just look at the stats here. 40,000 water stored up, 6,000 logs. So we can expand these out again and show you everything else it's got going on. But 2,200 books. We got tons and tons and tons of stuff here. Tons of stuff. 238 beavers, young and old, 488 bots. All sorts of amazing stuff. And yeah, just take a look at this amazing, amazing Geo Beaver here. It is just astounding, incredible stuff. Really, really, really cool looking. This is the kind of stuff I wanted to build in that one update 4 playthrough, but I sadly was not able to get to it. And again, the use of the tunnels is really, really nice going into the land here. Again, we peel back our layers. Take a look at how stuff is constructed. There is water storage back here, so they can take a sip of their preferred liquid. Got a little bit of water dump right here next to the beaver on either side. And yes, this is completely solid. So there's all sorts of actual intentional layer construction. You can see peel back the layers like a cake, taking advantage of all of the different stuff that the dam decoration mod can allow you to do with decoration corners. These won't hold water, mind you. They're just decorative, but it just looks so cool. It's just amazing. Absolutely astounding stuff. And we've got, well, the game still called them shrines at this point, shrines and temples. They've now been named to contemplation spots and agoras in Update 5. But this just looks so cool, man. It's just absolutely amazing. Plenty of water storage. Given that it's cycle 4, day 4 of cycle 104, I imagine we might get a little bit more water stored in here. Just depends on where the water actually comes from. And I don't know what map this originally was. I probably should have asked. But this is just really, really incredible stuff. I cannot find where the source blocks are in this map. I want to say they're probably somewhere really obvious. I'm just not looking. But oh, here they are. So I wonder what map this is. Let's take a look in developer mode, see what kind of strength we're working with. 2, 1, 2, 2. Okay, well, while we're here, I'll go into free camera mode and toggle the fog and get back into no HUD mode. But look at this. Oh, and by the way, I'm running on 3 times speed. I can actually run things kind of reliably in huge colonies now. I love computer upgrades. But yeah, getting a solid 16 FPS on triple speed overnight here. Astounding, astounding, astounding work. Just absolutely fantastic stuff, man. Really, really well done. It's just absolutely spellbinding. I think I've said it like 8 or 9 different times. But sun's going to rise, and then we'll take a look at this once again, examine some of the finer workings of this absolutely fantastic build. So the beavers are going to be coming out of their homes. Let's go back down to 1 times speed and just enjoy looking at where these guys are going. You see them coming out of here. out of their lovely homes in the chalet here, where all these beavers live. Bots as well. Really nice decoration, use of the shrubs and the beaver statues with the hammers and everything. Man, that's just really, really good stuff. Our recreational paradise here. Got some riding on the carousels. The songs don't all line up, though, which is just a tiny bit unsettling. But hey, you take it to live in a place like this as a beaver. I know I would. And I particularly like the use of these. These are from the Path Extension mod, the metal bridges. I normally use these for the Choo Choo mod, which Drexos has not opted to include in this build, but that's totally fine because this is awesome just the way it is. But you can put the train tracks or the paths through these either way. And it is a really, really nice color contrast with the different things going on. We got use of, I believe these are the metal fences. Yeah, metal fences right here. And there were some wood fences as well. If we go back over to the logging camp, and then this area over here is still using metal. But this is that mining camp that he was mentioning in the opening paragraph that I read to you guys. Just really, really nice detailing and world building, a little bit of lore. You got crumbling staircases here, just like if you were to go visit a real ghost town. Really, really cool stuff, man. Really, really fantastic. Now, where's that logging camp? Was that over here? Somewhere, it was over here. Because they had the wooden fences. And I never really took a look at this this asset design. This just looks really, really cool. It's very peaceful, even though this is the abandoned area, so of course it's going to be peaceful. But I love this design. Really, really nice detail to include this, even though it's not functional for the purpose of the build. It just adds so much to the immersion, the pleasure of just going through this and seeing the amazing stuff that has gone into this. Let's turn the clear view water off so we can see a little bit nicer here. But just all the little like micro scenes you can see, all these tiny details, beavers going over bridges and everything. This just looks amazing. Really, really great stuff. It feels lived in. It feels authentic. It feels like an actual refined beaver paradise. And I've used that a couple times in some of the other things we've taken a look at. But man, this is just fantastic. All these coffee bushes and everything right here. Clearly, they're not wanting for any of that because, well, they're. If you take a look at, oh, hold on, I gotta get a dev mode here, or at least close the console. 60 well-being. It's not completely maxed. I've got other mods that aren't what he's got installed, like the greatest craftsmanship stuff. That's not something that he had put in the Torii gates and everything. So ignore those. But everything, with the exception of Ferris wheel, which is not a mod he had installed, everything with the exception of maxing out books, shrines and temples, and a couple of other things is pretty much right on point. Like, these beavers are not wanting for anything. And just look at the hustle and bustle of these bots going back and forth, carrying items, food, and beverages and everything for these beavers. Really, really, really cool stuff. Let's turn this HUD back off again. And there are charging stations all over this industrial district, well laid out, in addition to this one over here where they're all kind of buried. I wonder if we can see any of the bots go in there to get recharged. I don't know. Might just take a look, see this for a moment here. But yeah, I'm really, really pleased with this. I think it's probably safe to say, there goes one in there right now. Safe to say this is my favorite Timberborn build I have ever seen. This is really, really, really great stuff. So huge, huge thank you to Drexos17 for sending this in and updating us incrementally in the community Discord, excuse me, with progress updates on the build, trial and error for the beaver made out of the damn decoration pieces. Really, really fantastic work, man. Thanks so much for contributing and sharing your excellent, excellent work with us. So if you want to see more of these types of things, please do let me know. I am going to continue the colony submission review series pretty much indefinitely. And continue showing you guys the cool stuff that you send in. But if you want to see more, you got to send in more stuff. I've got a couple more to take a look at as of right now to see if there's anything that I really want to show you guys. But I do look at all of them, even if it's not something that we're going to show on the channel. I do appreciate you sending those in and taking the time to share that with me. Very, very much enjoy that. And I enjoy getting to share these moments with you just the same. So whatever it is you're doing with the rest of your day, I hope you have a fun and a safe time, and I'll look forward to seeing you again in another video very, very soon as we get back into our own series. But it's great to see all the different things that people come up with. It's very inspirational. Makes me want to try and build stuff like this. So who knows? Maybe in a future series we'll have a fantastic geo art like that beaver. I can't make any promises, but I digress. That's all the time we got for this one. Again, thanks very much, Drexus. Thanks to you and Beard Boosters as well for all of your contributions, making it possible for me to keep doing these videos and sharing this fantastic game with you. So, again, have a fantastic rest of your day. Stay safe, have fun, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.